Welcome, and thanks for joining with AIP, the American Institute of Pyramid Research. We study pyramids around the world, especially in Egypt, with the belief they hold special wisdom. Please subscribe to our channel as we uncover long-hidden secrets, explain sacred symbols, and demystify the world's greatest mysteries. Well, thanks for watching. I'm continuing looking at the air shafts of the Great Pyramid. So in this diagram, I've been using as a base diagram. I don't think I pointed out before that the northern and southern air shafts of both the King's and Queen's Chamber exit at the same level of the pyramid. I'll talk about that a little bit at the end, but that's why I drew it that way. And because of that, I drew the Queen's Chamber shafts all the way to the slant edge of the pyramid, but actually, the Queen's Chamber passages don't go all the way to the outside. Okay, so the Jedi robot explored these in 2012, and that's what's being explored. You can't; it's too small for a man to crawl in there. We need robots. The Jedi Explorer did that. So here was a mock-up they made, so they could use the before they put it in there, they wanted to put their robot through tests. Now, look at on the right there. That's actually a stone structure that's built on the Giza plateau. So it's it's just this structure that's in the middle of the desert there. So I wanted to go see that. I don't know where the one on the left is. I don't know where that was inside, but the outside one, I wanted to go find that. So. This is the paper, by the way, that I took that photo from, the Jedi Robot Exploration of the Southern Shaft of the Queen's Chamber. And Zahi Hawass, the Supreme Council of Antiquities, was on this committee that put this together. Okay, so this is what the end looks like. You can see the first door. It got a hole drilled through it, and then that second blocking door there. So this was the little map I made as to how I was planning to get there to, be less observed by, authorities that might not want me in that area. So there it is from a distance. You can see it. That is actually, you wouldn't know that. Even probably people that happen to come across that would, well, what's this? So there it is. It's this life-size model of the southern shaft of the air shaft of the Great Pyramid's Queen's Chamber. So there I am, happy that I got a camel guy to get me out there, and it's one of my friends there. And we're enjoying a Pepsi after having successfully sort of measured the thing. So, there it is. And so this is the Queen's Chamber shaft, but it's out in the middle of the desert there. All right, so you can see I'm taking some measurements there, and that's actually, I don't know why I'm measuring that, because you can see where I've got the laser measure and where I'm holding my field notebook right at the end there, because that actually that second blocking stone, they're really not sure how big that is. So why did I measure that? Okay, so here is the entrance inside the Great Pyramid. This was October 6th of last year when I was inside the Great Pyramid. And so this is actually the northern shaft in the Queen's Chamber, but the one on the south looks the same. I couldn't find a picture quickly of me at that one. So the scan pyramid equipment was in there, so they had these no entry signs in there, but I had special permission because, you can't, with a public ticket, you can't get into the Queen's Chamber. Okay, so, what's behind the door there? As I mentioned, the north and south air shafts exit at equal heights on the Great Pyramid. So here is what was photographed on the floor inside that door by the Jedi. This is actually a photo I took from that Jedi paper. Okay, so that's where we're talking about here, that first chamber at the end of the Queen's Chamber shaft. Okay, so look at these markings that are on the ground. Now you notice the 1 centimeter there, so they're pretty small, but those are plainly the same kind of red ochre paint that's used in the graffiti that's drawn up in the relieving chambers above the King's Chamber. There they are, the same kind of thing. All right, so what is the meaning of those marks? Well, look at this. They're actually hieratic numbers, say some Egyptologists. So you've got the number 1, the number 20, and the number 100. So 121 is the length in cubits of that Queen's Chamber shaft. And it happens to be 11 times 11, and here's why I say that. Okay, so here's the Great Pyramid. So I did a quick sketch here. So look at this. So if I put a line where at the 105th course, which is where the air shaft from the King's Chamber exits the pyramid, and then again the same thing on the other side, the 105th course, the other air shaft of the King's Chamber exits there, and then if I draw the lines up from the very corner vertice of the pyramid there, okay, look at this. It's 11 times 11 cubits from the vertice to the 150 course, going just horizontal, and the same thing on the other side, of course, going from that'd actually be the southern vertice going to the 105th course on a horizontal. It's 11 times 11 cubits. And then the 198 cubits in the middle are 9 times 11 plus 11. So, I just think that it's incredible that these numbers are in the Great Pyramid. The shaft is 121 cubits long. There's all these 11 times 11s. So it just seems like continuing to look for meaning inside the chamber at the end of the Queen's Chamber shaft is something that's going to yield meaning. So we're going to stay at this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. And we're doing some exploration at the end of February. It's kind of costly. We don't have infinite gobs of money. Any nickel can help. So if you could support us on the Patreon channel, that's a link below. We'd appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching.